So a couple of nights ago, I watched a video from I guess you can call it a reputable person within the industry. He's an Olympic weightlifter. I've seen him in a bunch of different places. So him and another fella put up a video talking about squatting every day. And they basically butchered the program to bits, saying that he's gonna get you hurt, suboptimal benefits, you're not going to get strong at all, you're going to waste your time. And they kept highlighting this idea that you're going to get snapped up if you squat every day. I just wanted to talk about this because it's come up a few times in my comments in regards to this very thing. This idea that squat every day and Bulgarian are almost interchangeable terms. Yes, the Bulgarians were the first one to implement a squat everyday program, but that doesn't mean that every squat everyday program should be Bulgarian. I think it's fairly common knowledge now that the Bulgarians, during the period of Ivan Abajev, used performance-enhancing drugs, and so they had the ability of kind of aided recovery means. And so now that's something that's kind of common knowledge now. Everyone kind of believes that those results came about not because of the program itself, but because of the program with the drugs on board. I've certainly given the program, the lighter version of the Bulgarian Squat Everyday program a go. The reason why I'm not going to say I've given Bulgarian Squat Everyday program a go is because that wasn't what I did. For the first 150 days of this program, I did not do Bulgarian full program because those dudes did 3 sessions a day. I did 1 session a day, and I heavily auto-regulated my program, to which I wouldn't push any further if I didn't feel stable under the bar, if I didn't feel comfortable under the bar, and so on and so on. The original Squat Everyday program from the Bulgarians, from Ivan Abajev, was basically you go until you can't go no more. So you keep adding on weight until you miss. And then you come back a few hours later and you repeat that. And some days you did that 3 times a day, a minimum of 2 times a day, something like 16 to 18 times per week they did this. So for me to sit here and say I did Bulgarian, I didn't do Bulgarian. However, I did take an issue with this idea that squat every day is going to snap your shit up, for the lack of a better term. They kept mocking the program and they kept saying that it was a bad thing. I just want to say that you can do anything every day and you will be fine without hurting yourself. They just assume that if you're doing squat every day, you're doing the Bulgarian program where you're going max every day. You don't have to do that. You can go 50% of your 1 rep max every single day. Now, how's that going to hurt you? How's it going to hurt you if you take 50% of the effort every single day? It's not going to hurt you. So I want to emphasize the point that doing anything every day is not going to snap you up. We walk every day. We breathe every day. We don't get injured from those 2 things. So what I've learned from squatting every day is that there are things that work for me and there are things that don't work for me. I've tried, like I said to you already, 150 days where I kind of worked up to a heavy single every single day. And I did kind of like a conservative training max where I didn't kind of go beyond, good form. So as soon as I felt the form break down, I would call it there and I would just do some back off work. So yes, their number 1 critique of this program is off the board already. I do not agree that you're going to step your shit up doing squat every day. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that you don't have to do Bulgarian to do something every day. You don't have to squat every day like the Bulgarians did. You can do all sorts of things, and this is why I love it, because it is highly adaptable. It is highly auto-regulated. It fits into my kind of chaotic lifestyle with shift work for my job, so it kind of works for me. Now, within the program, I'm up to 260 odd days now, I've played with certain variables. The frequency stays the same, as you guys already know, it's every single day, but the volume and the intensity I've kind of played with over the time. I did a period where I did basically every single day sets of 50 with the barbell. Then I've stopped that because I didn't think that was a good idea at the time. And I did something else every day. Now I'm doing kind of like a set of AM reps every 3rd day now. I just want to say that I've played with all sorts of variables. The one variable that I didn't change was the frequency. So if you feel like you are hurting, if you feel like you're not advancing, if you feel like you're, not liking for whatever reason, you can change things up. You don't have to squat every day like the Bulgarians. No, we're not Olympic weightlifters going for gold at the next Olympics. You don't have a coach screaming down your neck. You don't have your payments depending on how you lift every single day. You're just a hobbyist like me. So I just wanted to say that. A lot of people bag Bulgarian like it's a piece of shit program. I would say that Squat Every Day is a brilliant program, and I love it for the simple fact that you can auto-regulate it really well, and your technique stays up 100% all the time because you're practicing something that you love to do every single day. So this debate of this program is better than this program or whatever, I've touched on this in the past, and there's very poor credibility and very poor method of comparison because there's so many variables and I don't trust anybody, to be frank with you. Some people say I'll do my program because I put 50 kilos on my squat. How do I know what you've done? If you took one course of steroids, anything would have worked. You're sitting on the couch watching Netflix for 12 weeks straight would have put numbers on the bar. So this idea of do this, do that, do this is better. My thing is do whatever you want. Take it in any direction that you want. You're all kind of, intelligent people, and you have the ability to go on the internet and read for yourself. So pick whatever you want and go with it. All I want to say in this video is that Squat Every Day is not the devil. Squat Every Day can work for a lot of people. I love it. I'm 260 days in. I'm not an Olympic weight, I'm not an athlete at the highest level, but I've improved on it. Yes, I've learned a lot, but don't be scared of snapping your knees and your spine up. I'm perfectly within good health. Day 1 to day 163, whatever it is today, 62, I've been well. I've had a couple of hiccups where I pushed too hard, and I guess that's something to talk about. If you're working through pain and pushing through pain like an idiot, any program is gonna smash you up. So be smart. If it hurts, back off. If you're tired, back off. If you're feeling good, push harder. These are some of the things that I think Squat Every Day offers you well. And yes, you can squat every day. It's not going to snap you up. I think I've said that enough in this video. So that's the point of this video. I just wanted to basically say that I'm living proof. Now, the next conversation is, okay, so I haven't hurt myself, but you can probably criticize me and say, oh, you haven't put in a good amount of results for those 260 days. Those are some of the conversations that I like to have. But this idea that you're going to end up in a wheelchair doing squat every day is absolute bullshit. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.